Welcome everyone to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Here with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And now let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Charlotte Hornets. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Miles Bridges is out there with Williams. And it's Green in at the small forward position. And for Boston, the perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's Holiday in at the point. Richard, what do you expect to see from this guard matchup?
These guys are lethal one-on-one, but I think the key is to keep their teammates involved, playing unselfish basketball.
Tip-off goes to the Hornets. Outside, Green. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Fires it. And no good to start the night. Missing his first attempt there. Here's Tatum. It's good. Off the glass.
The defense must be aware of where Tatum is, especially when he's roaming around that mid-range.
Here's Ball. Sweet little floater.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looked. It's a challenging shot.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I spoke with Boston's head coach earlier. I talked to his coach about LaMelo Ball and what he said to his guys before the game, and he said to me, I just told our guys to be active out there. LaMelo is an energetic, springy player, and we can't let him out-hustle and outwork us. LaMelo is a challenging assignment for any defense. We'll see how this unfolds, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Now here's Miller. Green with a screen on White. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Miller. Out to Bridges. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by White. Pass to Porzingis. Here's Brown. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Ball outside. For 3, Bridges. Offensive board. No luck on that one. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Porzingis. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
And you look at Derek White, Richard, the energy he plays with, it is remarkable.
That's his greatest attribute, his activity on both ends of the floor. Having a high motor is a skill. He keeps coming and tries to wear you down.
White, good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
The 3 from Ball. Boston pulls it in.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Fires from deep. Jaylen Brown. That one's good.
Timeout.
Brown showing the quick release with the pull-up there.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
All right, fans, it's game time. Get ready to dance. Give yourself a round of applause.
Here's Ball. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside, Green. Nice D from Tatum.
Nice contest, a high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
3-pointer, Holiday. Williams grabs the board. Hornets trail by 8. Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
And look at Ball take off. Love seeing him use his athleticism to slam it home.
Holiday from long range. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Great play by Porzingis. Love seeing the zinger engaged on D.
Good on the shot.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
is good.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Ball against Holiday. Tatum from long range. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Tatum's got 10.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Now here's Miller. Outside for Green. From the arc. Sinks it from distance.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
That one's good for 2.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Ball no good. Boston leading by 11. Unloads. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Green in the post. Brown's there. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. Jaylen Brown picks one up. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Boston?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Another area where they've excelled has been pushing it on the break. They're really getting after it.
Free throw good. Green. Boston has gone 4 of 5 from distance here in the first quarter. Here's Pritchard. No good with the triple. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
And it's hammered home by Green.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
There's that leaping ability. Brown, he just gets up so easy.
30 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Mann. Horford pulls it in.
And you gotta give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Pritchard gets it to go.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
Right side man. Off target from the wing.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just kind of shake it off and move on to the next one.
And so it's Boston. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Their work from distance has been impressive, and it's put them in this lead right now. We'll be right back after this word. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a very convincing performance from the Celtics so far.
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
Boston leading by 11. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Peyton Pritchard is out there with Jaylen Brown. Then there's Luke Cornett. Then there's Al Horford. And it's Hauser in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Now here's Mann. No made baskets yet. Pass the ball. Shot on the wing. The rebound, Celtics.
Got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again shot you want him to take.
Look at Horford just rocketing off the floor, putting the defense on notice with a big dunk.
Here's Ball, following the bucket by Boston to halt the run, and the jumper falls for him. Ball's got 6 points. And Brown has got the ball here for Boston. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Good on the bucket.
Got to be cognizant of where Brown is at all times because this man will torch you.
Ball cashes one in from distance.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Pass to Pritchard. Three-pointer. Nails it from 3. Give him 8.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Yeah, and there's a 3 right back. LaMelo Ball answering the call.
To the paint. Here's Cornet. And he can't jam it through. Hornets trail by 15. Okogie on the wing. And that one is stuffed right through.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian, a key concept preached by Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla and reiterated by Jaylen Brown, who says it's reading the game, realizing fast but playing slow. We're the more talented team, he said. We have to be the smarter team as well. And when we do that, we're going to be tough to beat. Brian?
Well, they certainly have been, Allie. Thanks for that. Here's Pritchard. Give him 8 points now. Counted from distance. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win. And good whistle there.
Personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting for Charlotte, Trey Mann. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Derek White's checked in for Boston. Holiday comes in for Jaylen Brown. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Celtics lead by 17. Here's Holiday. And it's Boston scoring again.
On top of the speed and power, Holiday makes good decisions. Right there, not forcing anything.
Pass to Mann. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Good.
Just making it look good. The finger roll, such a classy move.
Boston has got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. Here's Pritchard. Give him 8 points now. And Horford gets it to go.
Nice to have a big man you can count on to hit that shot. Makes the offense much more diverse.
Hard to find a season in his career where Horford didn't make an impact, RJ.
One way or another, he's going to help his team win. Still out there doing it and doing it at a high level. He's kind of an ageless wonder.
Pure from three-point range. White's got 5.
And Holiday takes this responsibility seriously. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to them.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and Coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
Boston with some changes. Stops Porzingis. He's checked in for Horford. Tatum comes in for Hauser. And it's Jaylen Brown in for Pritchard. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Green's checked in for LaMelo Ball. A minute 31 left in the first half of basketball. Green, the pass to man. Here's Bridges. Outside for Green. 5 on the clock. Miller, a screen on Brown. Here's Green. Charlotte again missing. Boston leading by 23. And the basket by Brown. 11 points in the game.
I love seeing Brown get it done inside. He's more than just a jump shooter.
Pass to Bridges. There's 48 seconds left in the second. Can they get it? And that one's good. Man.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Now, we know he can hit threes. Kristaps showing he can slam it, too.
The Hornets have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Free throw line jumper, and that one's good. Man's got 8 here in this quarter.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
Outside Tatum. Misses the 3. The Hornets have gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. And he dunks it down.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Back to Porzingis. Lets it go from deep. He buries it from 3. Porzingis has got 7.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And so it's the Boston Celtics with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. We'll be right back. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. LaMelo Ball with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Tatum's got the ball here for the Celtics. On the floor for Charlotte. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Miles Bridges is out there with Green. And it's Williams in at the center, locking down the middle. And here's Charlotte now, following the bucket by Boston. Green finds ball. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. Lets a 3 fly. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got 4 assists in the game.
Few bigs stretch the floor like Porzingis. He can be just deadly from the arc.
Now here's Ball. 12 points for him. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And how about Jaylen Brown, Richard? Named to his first All-NBA team in 2023. Very important piece to him.
NBA blunt timing. It made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax. At the time, it was the largest contract in NBA history. And how did he follow it up? He won the Larry Bird Award as the best player in the Eastern Conference playoffs.
You know, when everything's clicking, Ball can steal the show. And we're seeing it right here.
Holiday Comes up empty down low. Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And Ball throws it down.
Outstanding move in the lane. Just enjoy that one at home, folks.
No doubt, with some huge elevation on the finish. Tatum's shot is good.
Those nifty moves from Tatum, so crafty with the rim.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise for Boston's own Celtics Entertainment.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Miller against White. The drive by Miller. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And that's how Miller can take his game to the next level, by being aggressive and attacking the basket.
13 feet out, and there's White. That's good on the assist by Tatum. White's got 7 points in the game.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
Hey, when you trust your shot like he does, it doesn't matter how much size you're giving up. He feels the mid-range in his territory.
Now here's Green. Give him 8 from deep. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. He's got 14.
You know this is coming with Brown. He is a ruthless sniper outside.
Here's Ball. He's got 17. And stolen by Porzingis. Here's Tatum. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his 5th assist in this one.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Jaylen Brown is playing with so much confidence. He said, quote, "I feel like I'm a different player. My body has changed. Athletically, I'm entering my prime. I'm more aware on defense and offense. I feel like on both sides of the ball, I'm playing the best basketball of my life."
Well, it shows, Allie, for sure. Now here's Tatum. He's got 16. Bridges against Holiday. Down low. Williams misses. The Celtics have gone 8 of 10 in the third and looking in control. White for 3. Drains the triple.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
Charlotte has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Ball outside. 3 is up.
2 minutes.
Miller can't get it to go. Boston has gotten 4 threes to fall out of 5 attempts here in the third. And it's Tatum missing.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Ball no good. Boston on offense. They're on a 15-5 run. Pass to Porzingis. Here's the 3. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Now here's Green. Give him 8 points now. Williams a screen on Tatum. Here's Bridges. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Well, that was
First team
clearly
foul.
a foul.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Celtics.
Bridges.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
They've also been showing us standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities.
And he drops it first. We've got a line change here for Boston. A big group substitution here for Charlotte. Nurkic has checked in for Williams. Okogie comes in for Green. Smith, he's checked in for Miller. And it's Mann in for Ball. Bridges hits them both. The Celtics on offense. They're on an 18-7 run. Takes a three. And again, Boston with the triple.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Outside man. It's Bridges on the wing. Oh, throw it down. Wow. Oh, powered down with both hands.
Okay, was anybody expecting that? I know I wasn't.
I wasn't either. He may have even surprised himself with that one.
Oh, he knew what he was going to pull off because you got to practice that one. You don't just come up with a slam like that on the fly. You got to rehearse stuff like that.
Here's Pritchard. Give him 8. And the 3 off target.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Okogie's shot is off. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance. Good heads-up basketball. Season opening and capitalizes.
Here's Bridges. Boston pulls it in. Here's Pritchard. 11 points in the game. Jacks up a 3. And he can't get that one. And so it's Boston destroying the competition as they end the quarter with a colossal 40-point lead. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big man in the league today than we've ever seen.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. They've got Peyton Pritchard, and it's Shireman in at the 2 spot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
With his size and quickness, Ball's pull-up is unstoppable.
Here's Pritchard. To the inside. Here's Cada. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him.
From Peyton Pritchard.
Well, the Hornets shooting at a decent clip, 45% for the game. Outside man. It's tipped, and they'll keep possession. Here's Okogie. That 3's off the mark. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Ball. Cada pulls it in. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Craig, and he banks in the layup.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
Really putting the bigger defender on his heels. I love seeing aggressive finishes like that.
Here's man. The layup off target. The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Pritchard. Drops in the 3.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Oh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
Here's Shireman. And the Celtics another 3.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Shot by Nurkic, no good. And here's Boston. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Fires for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Now here's Ball. It's rebounded by Walsh. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Right wing. Shoots. And it's Boston scoring again.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Nice shot by Okogie.
The playmaking ability of Ball. So crafty and skilled at finding his guys.
To the middle. Here's Craig. Misses the baby hook. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. Driving inside. And Ball throws it down.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Here's Walsh to the wing on the left. Here's Pritchard. Three-pointer, no good.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Here's Mann. And another basket for Charlotte.
Assisted by Josh Okogie.
The Celtics have gone 6 for 9 here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Pritchard. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
And the Hornets making a change here. Mark Williams, he's checked in for Nurkic. Bridges comes in for Williams. Green's checked in for Okogie. And Miller subbed in for Mann. The Hornets have gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. Right side Green. Back to Ball. Lays it up and banks it in. Ball's got 24.
Yeah, inside Ball has to rely on his agility. That's how he finds his way to close-range looks.
Here's Walsh. And the three-pointer goes.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Ball passes to Williams. Bridges with it. Soft touch off the glass.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Celtics.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
Now here's Ball. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. 1:06 left in the fourth quarter. Inside, here's Peterson, and he lays it up and in.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. Bridges outside. Back to Ball. Pass to Williams. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
Yeah, what a creative player in these pick and rolls. Ball takes pleasure dicing up defenses like this.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And what an unbelievable offensive performance from him tonight. I mean, it's been crazy fun to watch him just go off. I mean, the defense had no chance. He just kept scoring over and over again.
I'll tell you what, for him, it doesn't get much better than this. Putting on an absolute clinic while the home fans went wild. Here's Peterson. Off the inbound pass. Sinks the tray.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Now here's Green. Ball no good. And it's the Celtics ball. They're on a 14-6 run. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Cornette passes to Tillman. Oh, what a finish in traffic! My goodness!
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
So we see the Celtics taking the W here. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And now our player of the game.